presentation, we come up with a topic: the genocide of the Uyghur Muslims is not a fabricated hoax. So, who are the Uyghur Muslims? To begin, the Uyghur Muslims are an ethnic Muslim minorities living in the northwestern part of the China, which is known as Xinjiang. And most of us are not aware of this situation, when in fact these ethnic minorities have been forced to endure brutal conditions, and millions of Uyghurs are being detained in the concentration camps, separated from their family members, being forced to work under brutal conditions, and also subjected to political and religious indoctrinations, as well as other sorts of abuse. However, there are opposing views regarding the reality in Xinjiang, where there are people who claim that there is no such abuse happening among the Uyghur Muslims, and it is all just a false propaganda created by the anti-China campaign. Even the China's foreign ministry defined its policies in Xinjiang by referring to the allegations of the genocide as a lie of the century. And this is Lu Kang, the Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesman. He even insisted that the people of Xinjiang are actually enjoying peaceful and happy lives, and that he had never heard such abuse that the Chinese authorities are undertaking against the Uyghur Muslims. And this is the German anthropologist Adrian Zenz, which is known for his studies of the Xinjiang internment camps and also the Uyghurs genocide. He has been accused of putting such false information when in fact China is committing genocide. And so for our thesis statement, the genocide of the Uyghur Muslims is not a propaganda due to the Chinese government's manipulation of the media to hide and twist the truth, and then journalist findings from visiting the Uyghurs in detention camps, as well as the reports of investigations which reveal forced sterilizations of the women. And then I'll pass to
now I will explain our first argument, which is China manipulates media to give a false representation. As you can see here, these are two logos of one of the globally popular social media platform, which I believe most of us know this social media platform, TikTok. TikTok is an application which owned by China themselves. So China took this to their advantages and manipulate and also purposely censored every content and informational post that is posted to the platforms. So it is actually covered up, or maybe it will be deleted on its own, and people can actually post the content of the actual situation happens in Xinjiang. With Twitter, they also posted several videos containing fake testimonials from the Uyghur Muslims, stating that they are not actually being abused or being detained in the camp, and they are living a wonderful and peaceful life. They can also practice their culture without any restriction. But actually, those videos are fabricated with the intention to refute the public claims of China's genocide. So this is, I'm sorry, next slide. This is some of the examples of the videos posted on TikTok, which you can see they are actually having their activity peacefully. And also this, some of the screenshots of the testimonials videos made by several Uyghur Muslims in the Xinjiang community, which are actually fabricated. And the last one, the recent COVID-19 outbreak happened in Xinjiang. China actually posted this documentary to show that they managed the situation well, and to prove to the public that Xinjiang community is actually a peaceful community and they can live as peaceful as another citizens in China. They are not being detained in the camp. This is one of the journalists that actually have opportunity to visit the camps with China's permissions. I'm sorry if I pronounced his name wrong. Olsi Jazashi, a journalist who traveled to Xinjiang, he actually said that he was shocked when he found out the reasons why the Uyghurs are being detained is actually because they practice their simple religious activity, such as praying, reciting Quran, and also keeping beard. Those are the reasons why they are being detained in the camp. Now I will pass to the next presenter.
Now I'm going to talk about another crucial topic which proves that the genocide in Xinjiang is not fake. So some researchers, they have actually analyzed the official government reports in China, and then they found out that the Uyghur women are actually forced to undergo female sterilizations. So meaning that they're forced to undergo procedures that make them unable to get pregnant. So their main goal is to reduce the total population of the ethnic minority, and these are some of the methods that they use to prevent the women from getting pregnant. So the IUD, intrauterine device, is actually one of the most common form of devices that they forcefully insert into the uterus of the Uyghur women, and also they force them to take drugs and injections that can stop their periods. And according to the report, they have found that in the statistics, the natural population growth of the Uyghurs declined for up to 84% between 2016 until 2018. So this shows that they're actually administering forced sterilizations across the Xinjiang region. And if you look at the next diagram, this is the diagram which shows the sterilizations per 100,000 of the population. So the orange graph here represents the Xinjiang. So the spike of the increase is actually the sterilizations. So if another important information that you can take from this diagram is that actually the intrauterine devices, which are the devices that prevent pregnancy, if you take in all of the devices that exist in China, they administered 80% of those devices in the Xinjiang region, despite the fact that the population there only makes up 1.8% of the entire population. So this statistics just prove that China is actively attempting to reduce the population of the ethnic minority by forcing the women to not reproduce. And this action alone represents genocide. So that is what China is doing. So this happened only recently. Around last month, a group of hackers, they managed to hack the Xinjiang police servers. So what they found was devastating. What they found was information regarding over 20,000 detainees, and then they have found that the prisoners ranged from children as young as 15 and people as old as 75. So all of these prisoners that they have found in the hacked data records is that they were imprisoned not because of any offenses or criminal activities. They were imprisoned simply for having a beard. They were caught taking Islamic or Quranic lessons online, or they were caught praying, or they were caught encouraging other people to pray. So these are just simple religious activities that China deemed as good reasons for them to be detained. And then another important information that they found in the hacked data servers are footages and videos of the police actually committing brutal abuse towards the Uyghur Muslims. And they actually have a shoot-to-kill policy where they would shoot anyone who attempts to escape from the camps. So, this guy right here is actually the mastermind behind the hacking of the files.